Hey all, this is Paul with Two Birds, One Stone, Backyard Gardening Living. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me, friends. Today we're going to be taking care of our asparagus bed for the winter. Real simple job here. I'm just going to cut them all down. I'm going to take the trellis out. I'm going to weed. I'm going to then burn and put a little bit of compost on. So next year I'm actually expecting to harvest for the first time. But first, I'm going to cut down some of these beautiful annual flowers and give my wife a bouquet, the last one of the season. So join me, friends, and we'll get this bed ready. Asparagus you should put in. It's a long-term investment and I'm about to have a payoff. Halaman. Back to the garden, and the trellis is coming down. This was a real simple trellis, worked real well. Next year I'm going to have 4 stakes. All right, now I'm just going to take the stalks, or the ferns down right at the base. Like that. Hey folks, I just thought of something. If you're not going to burn your canes or your ferns like I'm going to do, because I'm going to burn these, I would discard them off the bed, because that way if any asparagus beetles are overwintering in them, you get them out of there. So this is just if you're burning. If not, you just remove them. So guys, it's been very wet here. Atmospheric river after atmospheric river. And I happen to be a wildland firefighter, so I'm very careful with fire. This is something to do only if you're sure that nothing's going to burn, and nothing's going to burn here. All right, guys, just too wet for good consumption. So I'm getting these off. I'm gonna give them to the chickens. All right, now I have a nice empty bed. I'm gonna take advantage of that and pull out some of the deeper rooted weeds because they're very visible right now, and burning only kills the smaller, fresher growth, the recently seeded plants. But I'm going after some roots here, and I might as well clean it up while I got the chance. Weed, weed, weed. Steer and grow. I would like 3 or 4 bags of this, but all I have is 1. All right, guys, I'm just gonna do the final step here, which is a mulch. I'm using wood pine shavings. You could use leaves, you could use straw, you could use just about anything you have around. But this is what I have, so I'm just going to give a light mulch to this. And then a little later in the winter, or even early spring, I'll burn it one more time and get rid of all the little weeds that come up, and try to get some more steer and grow and compost or worm castings on it. So thanks for watching. This has been Two Birds, One Stone, Backyard Gardening and Living. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It really helps the channel. And my dad's watching through the camera right now. Hi, Dad. Say hi.
Hey, man.
Yep.
Suggestion. Also just force it up so the view is real close, just for a moment of what you're showing there.
So
you really get to look at part of it up close.
See that?
I don't know why, and you could even sweep up slowly, and then show the whole thing.
I'm getting advice on my iPhone filming.
Looks good. Looks good.
Looks good. Thank you, Dad. All right, so this is just pine wood shavings. And the reason that I'm putting this mulch on is to help insulate it a little bit, and then also keep the weeds from getting too much sun so that they don't germinate and take root. But mostly the insulated property. A real light mulch with this, because if I put too much on, it might suck up some nitrogen, and I don't want that to happen. But I fixed that with the steer manure.